Switching to the carnivore diet changes the way your body processes electrolytes. So that is why we talk about why we need to have salt and electrolytes on hand. When you are changing to not eating carbohydrates, your body is losing water weight. And in the process of shedding that water weight, you're also losing really essential electrolytes that your body needs. The electrolytes we're losing are sodium, magnesium, and potassium. Now, when you are losing electrolytes, you could experience some symptoms like some headaches, muscle cramps, and fatigue. So whenever you're posting on my posts about being really tired a couple days into the carnivore diet, I am typically telling you to up your fat intake, which is also important, but also making sure that you keep your electrolyte intake up. So salting your foods and drinking electrolytes. So we need those electrolytes to help with muscle function, to help with the fatigue that we might feel, and to also make sure that we are keeping our hydration really steady. So I'm often asked, Jess, how much salt per day? Like, how do I know? I know it's so super important, but how much do I get per day? So typically it's about 300 to 500 milligrams of salt per day. That translates to like 1.5 teaspoons or 2.5 teaspoons. This is about 2 teaspoons. And that includes everything from electrolytes and what you're adding to food. So it doesn't seem that overwhelming now, does it? And you want to spread this throughout the day. The cool thing is you can listen to your body. So if you're experiencing fatigue or muscle cramps or you're feeling dizzy, that's a really good sign that you need to up the salt intake. The simple fix to this, if you need to increase it because you're having symptoms, is add another pinch to your food or take something like an LMNT electrolyte supplement, which has more sodium. So carnivore dieters typically like to get about 1,500 to 2,000 milligrams of potassium every day. Now there is potassium in meats, but trace amounts. So what we want to do is continue to get more potassium, and that's really another kind of option for LMNT. I'm not sponsored by them. If you are active, you do want to increase your potassium a bit more. So on the days that I work out, I have probably 2 of these. Typical day, I'll have 1 of these. So again, if you're feeling muscle fatigue, you might be low in potassium. An LMNT stick has 200 milligrams of potassium, but also things like bone broth are another great thing to add in for the sodium and potassium. Typically, we want to get around 300 to 400 milligrams of magnesium per day. Carnivore diet is a little bit low in magnesium, so that's why we typically like to supplement, especially because most are pretty low in magnesium. So packets of LMNT have 60 milligrams of magnesium. Some signs that you might need more magnesium would be muscle cramps, sleep disturbances, constipation. That might be some signs that you could increase your magnesium. I love this Ancient Minerals. It's linked in my Amazon carnivore favorites, but I love this Ancient Minerals because I spray it under my armpits. I spray it on my stomach when I wake up. Sometimes I spray it, I definitely spray it on my feet at night. And topically, we absorb magnesium really well. And so I believe this is magnesium chloride, if I am correct. This is magnesium salt. Yes, it's magnesium chloride. And this is really great because like Epsom salts, I think that absorbing magnesium through your skin is a really nice way to get your magnesium. So here are some tips to getting your salt and your electrolytes throughout the day. So I always like to start the day with water, definitely before coffee. And I typically will take, I'm trying to find it. This is my favorite lately. This is Baja mineral sea salt. It is super good. And I just take a couple kernels. Just kind of chomp it down. I don't put it in the water. I kind of have heard that when you chomp it, you're kind of getting your body ready. Your cells are receiving the message that the minerals are coming and to absorb the hydration rather than flush it out of the body. So I do that, and then I drink my whole huge thing of water. I'll typically have my coffee mid-morning, and then, we're drinking water throughout the day. So in my cup, I'll carry one of these around all day long. I like stainless steel better than plastic. And I will use filtered water, and I'll put 1 packet of this element in, and it dilutes it. I'll keep adding water. I tend to drink hot water, so I know that sounds weird. I will use maybe some cold water and then some hot water, and I like it just kind of like lukewarm to hot. But I'll have this, and especially after workouts, I'll make sure that I'm maybe having another one of these throughout the day. And of course, salt your food. So you can start with like a quarter teaspoon, a half a teaspoon on your meals, but I love Redmond's real salt. It is super high quality salt. Pink Himalayan salt has been known to be fake, and it is actually not real salt, and sometimes there are kind of microplastics inside. So I really like Redmond's real salt. I just put it in a little container right next to the stove, and so we just put it on everything. Just a little hack. Put this in your glove compartment or in your center console of your car or in your purse or your work bag or whatever. I will oftentimes just be in the car driving, and I'll just go like this, chomp on a little, and go ahead and drink my water. My kids think I'm crazy, but it's a really nice way to have it on hand. And in the evening time, if you're feeling any muscle cramps or you're needing to calm before bed, I do love a magnesium supplement or this magnesium oil, and I spray it on the bottom of our feet. I kind of go into the kids when I'm saying goodnight and spray their feet, and I swear to God, it gives me the best dreams. So here's how to listen to your body and know when to add more salt. If you have a strong craving for salty foods or salty snacks, that's typically a sign that you are dehydrated and need more salt. And signs that you need more electrolytes in your day: you'll have brain fog, you'll be tired, sometimes you'll have muscle cramps, sometimes you'll have that just kind of dragging fatigue, you might be having cravings. And lastly, headaches are another sign that you need to go ahead and up those electrolytes. So get out there, get all your salt, all the different compartments. Oh, I also love Malden sea salt, this flaky salt. I love finishing food with that. That's so delicious. So go get your salt. Family has traveled to Iceland and Greenland a bunch, and we love, love, love this. I got it off Amazon. I actually bought it in Iceland. I thought it was this delicacy, and then I saw it on Amazon. So it's hand harvested flaky sea salt, and this is also a really nice finisher on foods because it's just got a really nice crunch to it. You can also get super fancy with things. Apparently, I'm a salt connoisseur. So I have this spit salt. I remember ordering that online from this super cute woman. Garlic breath, it's called. But it's really delicious. I haven't used that in a while. Nate, we're gonna have to use that. Whoa, it's really strong. And then I also have this sea salt with lemon zest and wild fennel. So you can get kind of creative with it and make this be a super interesting taste and flavor profile to your meals. I hope this was helpful. As always, put any questions in the comments, and I'll be sure to make more how-to and clarifying videos so that you are off on your carnivore journey and feeling really good.